Today, we are talking about something huge, something that is changing our world faster than the internet ever did. I'm talking about artificial intelligence, or AI. It's not just for tech geniuses in Silicon Valley anymore, it's for you. It's for me. It's for anyone with a dream and the courage to take action. This isn't just another trend, it's a full-blown revolution. Once-in-a-generation opportunity. You don't need a computer science degree. You don't need $1 million in funding. You just need a little bit of guidance and a whole lot of heart. Right now, in 2025, we are at the very beginning of this new era. Think about the early days of the internet. The people who saw the potential and jumped in, even when they were scared, even when they didn't have it all figured out, are the ones who built the empires we know today. This is that moment, all over again. But this time, it's different. The tools are easier to use, the opportunities are broader, and you have the benefit of hindsight. You get to stand on the shoulders of giants and leap even higher. This is your chance to get in on the ground floor of the biggest economic shift of our lifetime. So are you ready to claim your seat at the table? Because it's waiting for you. The magic of this AI gold rush is that it's not about inventing some brand new, complicated technology from scratch. Not at all. It's about being a bridge. It's about connecting the incredible power of existing AI tools to real-world problems. You are the translator. You are the problem solver. Okay, let's get into our first secret, and it's a big one. When most people think about AI, they think of flashy, futuristic stuff. Flying cars, robot butlers. But the real money, the real life-changing opportunities, are hiding in plain sight in what some might call boring industries. Foundational sectors that make our world go round. These industries are often slow to change, stuck in old ways of doing things. And that, my friend, is where you come in. Your fresh eyes and simple AI tools can solve decades-old problems. You can be the hero who saves them time, money, and massive headaches. These established industries have deep pockets. They have urgent problems and need efficiency. They're too busy with daily operations to learn new tech. They don't have time to figure out AI. That's your golden ticket. You don't need to reinvent their business. Find one specific, painful, repetitive task and make it 10 times better with a simple AI solution. This is about finding the friction. Where are they wasting time? Where are they losing money? Where are employees getting bogged down in tedious work? Go there. Here are 5 industries ripe for AI disruption. Construction management, project scheduling, safety compliance checks, managing material orders, agriculture, crop monitoring, pest detection, yield prediction, local law firms, paperwork, document review, case research, specialty manufacturing, custom furniture, machine parts, quality control, predicting maintenance, waste management and recycling, sorting materials, optimizing truck routes. See, these aren't sci-fi fantasies. They are real, tangible problems you can start solving today. All right, you've found a painful problem in a boring industry. Fantastic. Now, how are you actually going to make money solving it? This is where we talk about your business model. Don't overcomplicate it. You don't need a crazy, multi-layered revenue strategy. You need a straightforward way to exchange value for cash. The clearer your model, the easier it is to sell. Start generating revenue faster. We want high-margin models, low delivery cost, high price. 4 simple, high-margin models that work with AI. First, done-for-you agency. Simple way to start. You solve it for the client using AI behind the scenes. Example: AI-powered marketing agency for dentists. AI to generate social media content. AI to write blog posts. AI to create ad campaigns. They don't need to know how the sausage is made. They pay a monthly retainer for the results. It's high touch, it's high value, you can charge premium prices. Next, AI-powered consultant. You teach them how to fish, audit their current processes, create a strategic AI roadmap. Example: help a small accounting firm set up AI to automate invoice processing, automate expense tracking. Charge a significant project fee for your expertise and roadmap. Less ongoing work than an agency. Serve more clients. Positions you as the expert in your niche. Third, implementation workshop. Hybrid consulting plus training. Guide them through implementation in a 1-day or 1-week intensive. Example: workshop for real estate agents to set up AI for lead generation. AI for follow-up. Charge a flat fee per person or per team. Teach a group at once. Leverage your time. Much higher earning potential for the hours you put in. Finally, micro SaaS. Simpler than it sounds. Use no-code/low-code to build a tiny tool that solves one specific problem. Example: florist tool predicting demand for holidays. Customers pay a small monthly subscription. More upfront work to build, but recurring revenue makes money while you sleep. Key: start super small and solve one tiny nagging problem. This next secret is something I've been preaching for years, and it's more important than ever in the AI space. You must go where the money is. It takes just as much energy to sell a $50 product as it does to sell a $5,000 or even a $50,000 solution. The difference is, with high-value clients, you only need a handful of yeses to build a thriving business. These clients, especially in the traditional industries we talked about, already have a budget. They are used to investing in solutions that solve their expensive problems. Your job is not to convince them to spend money, but to convince them that your solution is the best investment they can make. You need to speak their language, the language of business outcomes, not the language of algorithms and data sets. So who are these high-value clients? Business owners, executives, department heads. They are people who feel the pain of inefficiency every single day. A lost sale, a delayed project, a compliance fine. They're not always hanging out on the trendiest social media platforms. You have to meet them where they are. Here are 5 practical ways to connect with them. First, industry trade associations. Join them, go to their conferences, speak at their events, write for their newsletters. Position yourself as the AI expert for their specific world. Second, get on LinkedIn. Use LinkedIn Sales Navigator to identify key people. Send them personalized messages, not spammy sales pitches, but valuable insights. Share an article or a case study. Third, local business chambers of commerce. Go to the meetings. Get to know the local business owners. Understand their struggles. Fourth, consider targeted cold outreach, but do it with class. Identify a company, do your homework, and find a specific problem you can solve. Record a short personalized video and show exactly how your AI solution could make it better. This shows genuine desire to help. Finally, leverage referral partnerships. Connect with other professionals who serve your target client, like accountants, lawyers, or traditional consultants. Offer a generous referral fee. This creates a powerful and motivated sales force working for you. Okay, you've found your high-value client and you've got their attention. Now you have to present them with an offer. And not just any offer, an offer so good, so valuable, so perfectly aligned with their needs that they feel like they'd be crazy to say no. This is about more than just listing features. It's about packaging your solution to scream, "This will make you money. This will save you a ton of time and stress." A great offer is the engine of your cash flow. It's what turns a conversation into a contract and a prospect into a paying client fast. The key to an irresistible offer is to anchor it in value, not cost. Your client isn't buying your time or your AI tool, they are buying a result. Your pricing should reflect the value of that result. If your AI solution can save a construction company $200,000 a year by preventing project delays, is charging $20,000 for it unreasonable? Not at all. It's a fantastic investment for them. You must clearly communicate this return on investment. Use their numbers. Frame your offer around the money they will make or save. This shifts the conversation from how much does it cost to how soon can we start. So how do you structure these cash flow-rich offers? One of the best strategies is to offer a paid diagnostic or an audit as your first step. Instead of trying to sell a massive 6-figure project right away, you offer a smaller, lower-risk engagement. For example, a 2-week AI opportunity audit for $5,000. Identify the top 3 areas where AI can have the biggest impact, and deliver a detailed implementation roadmap. This is an easy yes for the client. It provides them with immense value upfront, and it gets cash in your bank account immediately. This initial paid engagement does 2 brilliant things. First, it establishes you as a paid expert, not just another person asking for a meeting. It changes the dynamic. Second, it allows you to get paid to create your full proposal. The roadmap you deliver becomes the foundation for your long-term proposal. By the time you present the big offer, the client already knows you, trusts you, and has seen the quality of your work, making the larger contract a natural next step. This next secret might sound backward, but I promise you, it is the single most important rule for avoiding wasted time, money, and heartache. You must sell it before you build it. I have seen so many brilliant, passionate entrepreneurs spend months or even years and thousands of dollars building what they believed was the perfect product, only to launch it to the sound of crickets. They built a solution for a problem that nobody was actually willing to pay to solve. Selling before you build is your insurance policy against this devastating mistake. It validates your idea with the only thing that matters: a paying customer. The concept is simple. You don't need a finished, polished, perfect AI application to make your first sale. All you need is a clear, compelling promise. You need to articulate the problem you solve and the result you deliver so well that someone is willing to pay you for it right now, before the final product even exists. This is the ultimate form of market research. A survey might say people like your idea, a focus group might say they're interested, but only a signed contract and a paid invoice tell you that you have a real business. So, how do you do this practically? You create a concierge version of your service. This means you will manually perform the service that your future AI tool will one day automate. Let's say your big idea is an AI that generates personalized meal plans for busy professionals. Before you write a single line of code, you find your first client. You charge them. Then you sit down and create their meal plan yourself, using your brain, Google, and maybe some free AI writing tools to get it done. The client gets the result they paid for, and you get paid to learn exactly what the process entails. This manual concierge approach is pure genius. It forces you to get intimately familiar with your customer's problem and the ideal solution. You're creating the blueprint for your future automated product, paid for by customers. Find 1 client, 3 clients, even 5 clients, and deliver your service manually. This initial cash flow can then fund the development of the actual tool, and you'll be building something you know people will pay for, because they already have. Once you've validated your idea and have your first paying clients, it's time to start building your minimum viable product, or MVP. The key word here is minimum. This is not your forever product. It's not the all-singing, all-dancing version with a million features. The goal is to build the simplest possible version that delivers the core result your clients are paying for, quickly and cheaply. Speed is your advantage. In 2025, you have an arsenal of incredible no-code and low-code tools. These platforms are like Lego blocks for software. They allow you to build powerful applications, websites, automations by dragging and dropping visual elements without needing to be a programmer. This democratizes creation. Your ability to solve a problem is no longer limited by code. Your creativity and customer understanding matter most. You can outmaneuver larger, slower companies. For the front end, use platforms like Softiar, Bubble. Connect to databases and APIs. For the brain, use powerful AI models like OpenAI's GPT-4 via API to write text, analyze data, even generate images. Don't worry, connecting these services is much easier than it sounds. The real magic happens when you tie everything together with automation platforms like Zapier and Make. These act as the glue between your different apps. For example, when a new customer fills out a form on your website built with Softiar, take their information, send it to OpenAI to generate a report, and then automatically email that report to the client. This is how you start to build your automated system, piece by piece, creating a machine that delivers value without your manual intervention. As you start to get more clients, you'll quickly realize you can't do everything yourself. This is a wonderful problem, growth, but you can become the bottleneck. The secret to scaling gracefully is automation. Build systems that run the business so you can focus on growing it. Work on your business, not just in it. Think of your business as a collection of processes: finding leads, onboarding clients, delivering the service, sending invoices. Ask, can a machine do this? In today's AI-powered world, increasingly, yes. Automate repetitive, rule-based tasks to free your time. Not replacing humans, automating the mundane to amplify the meaningful. What to automate first? First, lead nurturing. Set up an automated email sequence to educate potential clients. When someone downloads a free resource, they get a series of emails that build trust. Tools, ConvertKit or MailChimp. Second, client onboarding. Contracts, invoices, welcome packets, initial questionnaires. Automate the whole workflow. Use Zapier to trigger sequences. Contract signed in DocuSign creates invoice in Stripe and sends a welcome email with a Typeform link. Smooth and professional. Third, billing and payments. Use recurring subscriptions or automated plans. The system charges cards, sends receipts, and reminds on failures. This improves cash flow and reduces anxiety. Finally, basic customer support. Use an AI chatbot on your website to answer FAQs 24/7. Instant support and fewer repetitive questions. We've covered so much ground. This isn't just about making a quick buck. This is about building sustainable long-term wealth, creating assets that work for you. You need a long-term strategy. Sell, scale, stack. The first phase is sell. Find a painful problem, create a high-value offer, validate by selling before you build, start with manual, concierge service, get first clients and cash flow. Don't skip this step. The second phase is scale. Deeply understand the process. Build your micro SaaS or AI tool, fund with cash flow, transition clients, market wider, achieve leverage. The final phase is stack. Solve the next logical problems, build another product, then another, create an ecosystem, an all-in-one AI solution with a competitive moat and multiple streams of recurring revenue that build generational wealth. It all starts with that first step, that first sale. The future is here, it's yours for the taking, and as always, the world needs that special gift that only you have.